the dark room, the Chinese herb, you have the sesame, you have the Chinese yam, both Chinese yam, a different yam. And this is flaxseed and the black bean and the Chinese date and all these herbs. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the chemistry of the dark room. Why the dark room important? And why all the traditional have the dark room. In the dark room, there are two things happen. The first thing affecting the brain, okay? Because the brain reflecting to light, and the light is another energy sources, okay? Now, in a human, in the mother womb, 9 months, we stay in the mother stomach 9 months, and that is dark, okay? When we born, we have night and we have day. So there are two chemistry affecting us. So one chemistry we call serotonin, and one is called melatonin. Okay. So the melatonin, usually when the sun sets and no light, the body producing the pineal gland take tryptophan, or we call certain protein, and make into melatonin, make us sleep. But the important part of melatonin is repairing. When we go to sleep, melatonin together with the sexual energy, and now they accepted that. Okay, the Chinese know many times, long time. So 9 to 1 o'clock, melatonin produced. 1 to 3 o'clock, the sexual hormone produced. So in this period, 9 to 3 is the period that we repair the body, replace the damaged cells. And is that important? Huh? Very important. People don't sleep. They torture people. If you cannot make them not sleep a few nights, they're going to die. Usually, if you torture them 3 days and 3 nights, they just lost their mind and they will just tell you anything. Okay? So, because the whole body breaks down so much and the cell cannot repair when they not go to sleep. Okay? And the process of sleep is the melatonin. So that we talk about the first step first. Because this melatonin and it change, so we have tryptophan change into all these chemical, serotonin to make up active. And that is the pituitary gland receptor creating it. And the brain chemistry is the one that first changes. The brain, the chemistry of the brain, okay? And so we are awakening when how much melatonin you produce and how much you can convert them to serotonin. If you don't have enough, you get up and you don't, good morning, good morning. You don't have enough energy because you don't sleep well, okay? So now, it's going to involve with the whole sleeping pattern that we have here. They are also known as a spiritual molecule, okay? Tryptophan is turned into serotonin or melatonin. Now, if you, so the whole thing is, this is the molecules. That means if you can have enough tryptophan, enough serotonin, enough melatonin, but usually we don't have enough. If a children producing 5 milligrams, that is children. Adult producing 3. And when you get so busy, so emotional, you're producing 2 or 1. And you're not going to sleep very well. Okay? And you sleep well, so you wake up, and you get very bad health for you. Now, this, if you have melatonin go up to 25 to 35 milligrams, in normal way you don't get it. Okay? And I'm going to tell you how you're going to get it. Okay? So, this one will suddenly turn into 5 MEO, mean you see vision. So the melatonin is the one that turn it. And you see vision, you see light, color, music, and you see so many things, okay? And when you go up to 35 to 40 milligram, and you suddenly, you are separate the body. It turns to DMT. And this one we call, so they have one in American one time, and they call LSD. We call fast lane to enlightenment. Okay, you take it, boom, it swap to this way. You see light and color, and you separate body. But they're not ready to do that. And some people get lost, some people don't come back and get crazy. And they come back again. I met a lot of them, they're doing this. But amazing, once they do it, it's very hard for you to go back to normal life anymore. Now, there are many ways we can activate this. So, in a traditional way of training, is once you train to one level, and you go into a cave, a place, a darkness, and you do the practice. Okay? Number one, your mind and your heart have to be calm. And the only way you can do that is what? The mind and heart can calm is what? You don't see things, you don't hear things, you don't think, and you don't speak. Can you do that? Can you do that? Don't see, don't hear, don't speak. So, the only one way is in the dark. Now, so that's why in this retreat is a silent retreat. I can speak only. If I don't speak, you don't hear me, okay? And sometimes you can ask questions if you want to talk, you know. But you have to think. Okay? So now, if you calm your mind, calm your heart down, and in the dark, and you quiet, and you move with slow, everything starts to slow down, slow down, slow down. And when you have enough melatonin, you started to see, some people 1 or 2 or second day and third day, they see color. See vision, see color, hear music, see vision. A lot of vision. Sometimes you see your past life, but in the Tao said this is your memory in the past. Or your great-great-grandmother recording down and you're opening an X file. And you access some file that you never can access before. And that you are in this 5 MEO period. Okay? And now when you go on, meditate to a level and very calm and more melatonin, and then suddenly DMT come, it separates your body and the soul spirit. Now, in normal people, if they come to this level, what they mean? They die. That's it. So they only have one time in their life. They die. When they die, the soul is very separate out from the physical. And the physical drop dead and they finish. Okay? But in this one, you're going to start to see, hey, something waking is going to go out. But because of we been do grounding and doing the work and control energy, we can control them. Okay? And we're already doing it in the fusion. And we started to see, hey, I'm separating. Okay? So I'm separating. So in the way of the Tao is that people, normal people, so afraid of dying because it's an unknown. They don't know what is it. Okay? So the religious come into filling the gap. He said, okay, don't worry. Okay? If you die, we take care of everything for you. Okay? We prepare a heaven for you. If you give me enough money, we give you a 4-star hotel. You give more money, we give you a 5-star hotel. And we give you a very special privilege. And you give more. I give you a higher position. So, you buy position now here and you can buy position up there. The same. Okay? So all set, all prepared, you don't have to worry. So they try to answer the problem. But is that real? I don't know. So in the Tao say, hey, you have to do it. You have to do it. And that's how all this practice coming into, you're going to understand very simple, very important, 1, 2, 3, why we do that. And once you separate it, what you're doing with it. Because you need to really gather the energy, control in and out first, until you can feel that I control it. Because once you get out to the world, it's so big. And that's why we need to have a direction where we go. And we need to in touch with the North Star forces. And in physically, we use the North Star as the direction. Until now, we still use the North Star. Even we have a compass, but sometimes you want to make sure, hey, the compass, is that okay? We look at the North Star, okay? So all the people traveling, at night they have to come here, hey, my compass is right, the North Star right, okay? And so when you get out also, the only direction, you feel it, there's something pulling you, connecting over there. And you always have a direction, come back. So we believe that birds have very big pineal gland. They can see light and they see the ray, and they have direction of the North Star pulling, and they don't miss. Especially pigeon, they don't miss it. Okay. Now, so this is the way, the purpose of doing here. So by calm and do the energy work and all these things, you started to get into this procedure. So in the beginning, first 2 days, some of you will fall asleep a lot, okay? So when they say, okay, let's lay down and do practice, and okay. So if you get to the people on the side, you snore too loud, and you just give them a little bit shake. But after the finish, you can have afternoon and evening a lot of time to sleep, okay? Now, you have some people, you have 2 people. The only one thing in the Darkroom Retreat, sometimes you can creating fear. That is the problem, okay? Because dark, cold, you can have fear, okay? That's it. That's how human are. And the worst thing you have all here, okay? Darkness and maybe cold if you have turn on air condition, and maybe you get hungry, okay? So you're dark, cold, and hungry. I tell you, this is the worst thing a human can have, right? Okay, and then you come into here, right here. Okay, we give you little food to eat, and in the dark, and sometimes my stomach started to gurgle. In the first day, third day, you started to feel that. Oh my God, my stomach gurgle, and you want to eat something. Drink water and or swallow your saliva. That's it. Okay, if you swallow enough saliva, okay, you go to sleep. And you're going to sleep a lot. Okay, and that is the time you're going to recover so much thing that your problem have. Okay, the body repair, everything start to repair, and you have enough melatonin, and it swap you into another direction. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay. And there are many history that when people drown, and in a moment of near death, what happened? The soul spirit get out, they see vision, see color, and the body separate out. But if you're lucky, they come out and pump the water, I get the water out and everything, and the people recover back again. So they started to experience near-death experience. Okay? And that is the one.